Hi guys, this is Prasanna. In this video, let's see about the beginner strategy video. Let me say one thing. 1 year before, I was a beginner and now I was able to crack two examinations. That is SBI PO and United India Insurance Assistant Examination. So this is the time for you guys. In this video, I will cover about two important things. That is the timeline where I have covered my basics and in the timeline where I have covered mains. When you should exactly start to prepare from prelims to mains, the portions of the banking examinations, and what all the exams you can write if you prepare for banking examination. These are the things we will see in this video. Let's get to the video. So guys, now let's see the portion that is in the banking examination. The prelims is very easy. There is only three sections: English, reasoning, quants. In some examinations like the IBPS, you will have sectional cutoff. Like example, let's say the English has a cutoff of 5 and quants has 4, reasoning has 3. After clearing all this, there will be an overall cutoff like somewhere around 50, 60. These prelim score you also need to clear after clearing this sectional. For SBI examination, there is no sectional cutoff. Only the total marks will be decided for qualifying for the mains examination. I think now this will be clear. Now let's say you have cleared the prelims. Then what? Then the mains examination. The mains examination will come after 1 month after the preliminary examination. And what are the sections? It is similar. That is English, quants, reasoning. One more extra section that is going to come in the mains is the current affairs. The prelims will be easy to moderate and the mains will be moderate to hard depending on the exam you are writing. If you are writing for a clerical examination, the things that I have said is the portion. But if you are going for an office examination, one more thing will add up. That is the descriptive writing. But no worries. After clearing your prelims, you can start to prepare for this descriptive. It will not be that tough. Now you have seen the portion for the clerical and the officers. Another one important step you have to take in officer is you need to prepare for the interview. In IBPS, there will be just an interview. But in SBI, there will be group discussion, group exercise, psychometric interview. Looking daunting, right? But really, this is actually very easy in SBI. It will be looking like this, but it is very easy. Trust me. Because when I start to prepare, I see all this. I think, okay, there is no chance I'm going to clear the SBI PO. Let's try other examinations. But first examination I cracked was SBI PO. Don't worry. The only thing that is going to motivate you is, if you can't, then who can? This is the very important thing that you have to know when you start preparing for the examination. So keep this in your mind, stay strong in your mindset that you can crack the examination. My timeline is going to be like this. When I started to prepare for the examination, I started from March 2023. But don't get me wrong, before March 2023, I got placed in 2 IT companies, but none of them called till now. At the time gap of Jan to February, I started to see how banking examination works. I have seen many success stories and I got the key takeaways of or common set points from their success stories, and that's how I started to prepare for the banking examination, knowing the consistency of the exam that is going to come. And I really had a special interest in banking also. So now guys, this is the time for you. Now you have to start preparing for the examination. You have to start reading the current affairs, because every beginners make this mistake. They will say, first let me clear the prelims. Then after clearing the prelims, I will go to read the current affairs. Hear me out. This is the first mistake and you will take very long time to clear the examination. Please don't think that I am demotivating you. But this is the harsh reality. You can't cover a 6 months current affairs in just 1 month before a mains examination. Many candidates did this mistake and they are regretting till now. And after getting success, they say they made this mistake. Please don't do, guys. As a beginner, you have to start to read the current affairs right now. The first examination you are going to get is from August. That is the RRB. For my time, the RRB PO was in August 5 and the exam started to come consistently, weekly, sometimes monthly. Write every examinations. See every examinations, because when you see a lot of exams, you will get adapted to the interface. I have written more than somewhere around like 16 plus examinations from August 2023 to Feb 25 2024. This includes also prelims, mains examinations that I have written. So now the key takeaway for you guys is write all examinations, because you are a beginner. You don't know how the interface, how they will frame your questions. So you see a lot of questions. That's what actually helped me. And there will be only less vacancy for some exams. But try to attend it because let me say experience. I have actually written NABORD. The NABORD is something really different for me because I don't have a single question from the agriculture in a session. But what exactly my key takeaway there is, I have make use of the general awareness section because in NABORD grade A exam, the preliminary exam has the general awareness section because most exams don't give general awareness in the preliminary, but NABORD grade A has it. And I saw how the questions were framed. There are around 40 to 45 questions, I think. And by looking at each question, I found out that this is how a general awareness questions will be asked and how deeply we can read. So don't worry about the vacancy, guys. Now I'm going to say is you are going to gain the experience from every examination you are going to write. I have covered the basics from March, April, May, where I have covered every basics. Daily I will cover every sessions like the reasoning, quants, current affairs, and English. That will be my daily routine video, but that is for the mains preparation. I will actually recreate a beginner video and I will post it how I have done my preliminary preparation. And after finishing these basics from first 3 months, March, April, May, then I have seen that after taking lot of practice, I got confident that I can take mock and I started to take mock of the preliminary exams and I found out where I have been lacking. First, the scores were really low and one mistake I have done was I have taken mock only weekly to see the improvement. But after finding out that weekly doesn't set for me because I can see no improvement, I have taken mocks regularly, that is daily. I even took mock 1 or 2 a day. What exactly happens when you take a lot of mocks is you actually get adapted to the exam interface and you can see a lot of questions and you can see where you do the mistakes. So these are the very important tips for beginners because I have heard many candidates saying when I get low marks I get demotivated. I couldn't do that. I am going to stop it. Don't do that because when you start to do the mark will be very low. And don't try to improve your marks. This is very important because every candidate for me saying is my mark is very low. Don't do that. Mark is not important. Percentile is important. This is not a qualifying examination. This is a competitive examination. First keep that in mind and start to prepare for the exam because they are not going to see your mark and they are not going to qualify you. They are going to select the candidates according to the vacancy. So the rank is important, not the marks. So let's say you started to prepare for your basics. And one more very important thing is everything I have done the videos. You can refer every videos like the reasoning, quants, English, current affairs. So if you have any further doubts, you can drop it down in the comments. Then the next important thing is what I have done after these 3 months was I have taken the mock. As I said, I have taken it regularly. And I see that my percentile was gradually improving when I started to take the mock regularly and practicing them a lot in the YouTube videos. There are a lot of sources in YouTube. You can utilize them and practice a lot of questions from a particular topic. That's how you are going to get strong in something. Repetition is very important. Just know this word. Repetition. And guys, as I have said, take lot of mocks, take lot of practice. Slowly and gradually, your percentile will be increasing. If you don't see improvement in your mocks, then the practice is not enough or you are doing this in wrong method. Just refer my videos and see if that works or not. The sources that I have followed actually worked for me. If that doesn't actually works for you, then you have to move to the next source. You can really see there are a lot of YouTube sources and you can try them. The next thing is when you see that your percentile is slowly gradually improving and you see that you are constantly taking more than 70 percentile. So after getting this 70 percentile, you can start prepare for the mains examination. But don't get me wrong. Not exactly you have to stop after getting the 70 percentile the preliminary practice. The preliminary practice can be stopped, but the taking mock of prelims should also be done side by side with the mains examination preparation. So that's how you are going to improve your prelims percentile. After getting more than 80 to 85 percentile, then you are good to go for the real exam. And another important thing is you have to take mock not only in one source but also in 2 sources. Like I have used textbook and practice mock. So now let's say you are going to preparing for the mains examination. Every videos, as I said, the videos I have covered are for prelims and mains, and the sources also will be available. You can check them out. And what is the exact percentile that you have to get in mains is somewhere around 90 to 95 percentile because mains is very important. Unlike prelims, the candidates that are coming to the mains examination are actually clearing the prelims. So the competition here, everybody is somewhat eligible candidates. So you have to beat the competition. You have to get more than 90 to 95 percentile in your mock. And after getting this, you will surely get the confidence and you can easily clear your mains examination. So guys, then how exactly should I get the mains percentile? How I exactly got more than 99 percentile in mains mock, that you can refer. So these are the key points and how you start from your prelims to mains preparation. Now let's say I am prepared for my clerical, but I want to go for the officer examination. The officer examination, you have to prepare the interview. For interview, you actually need to prepare for the static banking, which I will cover in a separate video. What are the sources and how to do. In meanwhile, you can see a lot of questions that is coming in the current affairs and start to read them. And group discussion and group exercise, trust me guys, it is the very easy section if you are preparing for the SBI. You don't have to mess around with them right now. And one more important thing is, as I have said, after clearing your prelims, you can start to prepare for your descriptive. Now don't bother with that. I will also make how to prepare for the descriptive. So no worry guys. And guys, one more important thing. You don't have to exactly practice only a textbook and practice mock. Discussing with other candidates, I have also seen them, they have practiced in like Guidely, Olive Board. You can also try them, which will be very much beneficial. So guys, refer my every videos if you have doubts. But don't waste your time. If you have doubt in only one session, just see the video, because time is very crucial for you and very important guys. Just start to study repeatedly, daily, because there is lot of competitions above you. Let's say there is candidates who are trying for more than 4 years, 5 years, or the real competition for you guys. Just don't be lethargic in your preparation. Study daily. But also say one more thing is, don't overdo it. Like some candidates are saying, I'm just sleeping only 6 hours a day. Don't do that. You can refer my how to don't study hard, don't study smart, a new method to crack examinations. This video will be helpful for you in preparing a schedule. And one more important thing is, the people are asking me to do a schedule for you. Really guys, please don't do that, because only the things that worked out for me, that I have done. You might be in a different environment and a different situation. So not exactly mine will actually help you to clear the examination. Yours will actually help you. And very important tip is, all people are asking, should I exactly wake up at 5 a.m. to clear the examination? Of course it is not. You can get up any time you want. How I exactly get up at 5 a.m. was, I'll just sleep around somewhere around 10 and wake up at 5, where I am getting more than 7 plus hours. Sometimes I even wake up at 5:30, 6, and I get more than 8 hours, depending on the tiredness and the amount of time that I given my body to recover. So you don't want to do that guys. Just don't keep an alarm clock. The mistake point I am going to say is, never keep an alarm clock. I never kept an alarm clock even in my examination time. I'll just sleep early. Your dreams and passion will actually wakes you up. You don't need to worry about that. And I will actually cover this sleep topic in a separate video, because there is a lot to talk and lot of mistakes people are making while you are sleeping. Just one important tip you are going to take away here is, just don't sacrifice your sleep, because sleep is very important for your recovery. Your brain will recollect everything you have read only in the sleep. So don't ever sacrifice your sleep. That's the important tip you are going to take. In this competitive exam, the very important thing is, the competitive advantage in which section you are going to get is the current affairs. Current affairs is going to be the game changer for you. So even for a candidate who is preparing for more than 5 or 4 years, he will stuck at the current affairs, because it is actually same for you guys, because that is the real life event happening right now. This section you are going to get as many as you want, and the effective tip that I have given, you can refer the video. In the next section, that is going to give you a big competitive and major advantage is the English section. If you're going for a clerical examination, current affairs will be playing a major difference. But trust me guys, when you go for officer or any other examinations, the English is going to be a major scoring part, where you can score in English. The English is also helps in reasoning, in critical reasoning part, and in descriptive, and in interview. So English is going to be a game changer for those who are preparing for officer examination. So now said that, these are the things that a beginner should do to beat the competition. Now let's see the timeline of the examination. First, you will get the application. After submitting your application, after 1 month, you will get the preliminary examination. After the prelims, the result will be announced in 1 month, and after announcing the results of preliminary exam, in just 2 weeks, you will get the mains examination. So after writing the preliminary examination, you have to put confidence in yourself and start to prepare for the mains examination. Don't just get break till the result is coming. After the mains examination, Some examination really takes more time in releasing the result, like the IBPS, and SBI will release actually in 1 month. Last time the IBPS PO mains really took a very big time to announce the mains result. But after finishing your mains preparation, just start to prepare for the interview. If you don't have any examinations upcoming, then you should clearly start to prepare for the interview. Don't waste your time, because for interview there is lot of things. You have actually read many things in the current affairs, static banking, but prepare for the interview after completing your mains examination. This is the timeline how exams are actually framed. So last and final important tip is, everything is actually available in YouTube for free. But if you want any paid course, you can actually go for that if you like the methodology of your particular teacher. I actually referred to a lot of YouTube sources, and which works out for me, I taken it and I actually applied that method. If something works out really good for you, then you can apply that method. Here is a beautiful quote from Shiv Khera's book. Winners don't do different things. Winners do things differently. Because in this competitive exam, you have to do different things to crack it. Follow a lot of scientific methods, lot of ideology, read a lot of books and know a lot. And if you really want to care about why we should read book, then you can refer this video. And if you have any doubts, just drop it down in the comments. And just give me a suggestion for the next video. I think of making English part 2 video. If you really love to do that, then drop it down in the comments. All the best for your preparation, guys. Thank you.